People will generally overlook the cost of your product and start making purchase once they see the greater value your product offers. So for instance, this is a cup of coffee with a price tag of $5,000 per cup. Now this appears to be really expensive, but let's look at the value this coffee stands to offer. 2 spoons of this coffee has the power to cure breast cancer, and inside a cup contains 22 spoons. Now that's value being communicated, because apparently whosoever wants to purchase this coffee and hear $5,000 would first of all ask questions. Why does it cost that much? But coming to understand that cancer is a very high disease and 2 spoons inside a cup of that coffee can automatically cure breast cancer, do you overlook the price and want to make purchase? Hello and welcome to another video of my A to Z of digital marketing. Now, this is lesson 3 and we're going to be talking about understanding the roadmap of digital marketing. Now, in our previous lesson, we talked about 5 principles that can help you succeed as a digital marketer. And if you're yet to go through the video, I'll kindly ask you do so you can understand the journey so far. Now, in understanding the value roadmap of digital marketing, a lot of times people jump into the conclusions that a product is expensive simply because you were unable to communicate properly on the value roadmap of that product. You should understand that the reason why people purchase is because of value, and the value has to be greater than the amount they are offering. So looking at the example we give with a cup of coffee, we could literally see that $5,000 is pretty much expensive for a cup of coffee. But now, when we explain the value the cup of coffee offers, the price was no longer a point of focus, but now the value the cup of coffee offers. So the question is, why do people buy from you? Now, people buy from you because of the value your product offers. And then when your product offers even greater value, they are even willing to pay more. So now let's take a look at these 2 bottles of water. One of these water is sold by the roadside and it costs $1 for 1 bottle, while the other is sold in a hotel and it costs $6 for a bottle. Now, this is not because the one sold in the hotel has extra features it gives you in the body. They are both the same. But because the place where it is being sold has accumulated a lot of value, and so that has come to play in the bottled water. So if you walk into a hotel and you understand that this place has value, and so the comfort and everything, the serene, the environment, everything makes you understand that this is the reason why this bottled water would cost $6 instead of the normal roadside bottled water you would buy for $1. Now, another practical example would be a car. Now, we all understand that the primary reasons why people buy a car is to move from one place to another. But this car could cost $10,000. Why this car costs $60,000? Now, the reason why the price of this car is greater is because there's a greater value attached. Yes, the first car can move very well, same as the second car, they both can move. But to this car costing $60,000 is attached greater value. So part of the greater value could be the interior. It could be that the car is a bulletproof car. It could even be because of the engine of the car. So these are features that actually make price high. So whenever somebody is coming to price this car and also price this car, the person already understands that, okay, this car has a greater value. And that is the reason why the person would be willing to pay even more. So providing value is simply you as a product owner being able to meet the needs of your customer. And that journey is called the value roadmap. Now, the value roadmap simply means there's a before state the customer is. That means the customer has a desire, maybe a challenge, maybe a pain point, or maybe expectations that he or she wants to meet. Once you've understand the pain point of these persons, the value roadmap would guide you to a solution, which is the after state. So here we have the before state. In the before state, we're looking at the pain point, we're looking at the desires and the expectations of this customer. While here we have the after state, which means the desired outcome. So this is how you can get this person using your digital platforms, of course, creating content and all that. We already know their before states, which is their challenges and their pain points. And so we would create content that projects what their after state would be like. So let's use Brian and his hair business as an example again. So Brian understands that Emmy needs hair, because Emmy apparently needs to look beautiful. She wants to stand out in midst of her friends. She wants to really be a point of attraction everywhere she goes. So Brian already understands this about Emmy, knowing fully well that Emmy needs this hair for this purpose. So what Brian does is that Brian starts creating content that actually meets Emmy after states, posting people of high class wearing this hair, posting people in gatherings and expensive parties wearing this hair. Maybe post a very beautiful looking lady in a very nice, expensive car putting all this hair. Because apparently, when Emmy sees this picture, Emmy is not really looking at the expensive car because that's not her point of focus. Emmy is looking at who can afford this expensive car that is wearing this hair. That means this person is of a high class. By the time Brian circulates his social media with this post, Emmy has successfully seen her after state. She has apparently seen what she would look like in this hair. She has pictured herself standing by a nice car with this hair. She has pictured herself in a very good party, expensive party with this hair. So this is more of like Emmy seeing her after state with the hair, which is a desired outcome. So what this means is that as a product owner, as a digital marketer, you need to understand what the before state of your customers is. And when you understand what the before state is, you need to understand what the desired outcome should be like. That's the after state. So this will help you create content on your social media that will project to them what their outcome should be like, what their after state would be like. I mean, projecting what their after state would be like will help them come in because they feel you understand what they want. So when they see you have projected their pain points, when they see you have projected to them pictures of what their desired outcome would be like, now they would want to know more. So they want to come in to know more about the product. And as they come in, they start generating doubt questions. Of course, it's normal to generate doubt questions. They start asking questions like, okay, why should I buy from you? Are you trustworthy? Do you deliver? Do you sell the best stuffs and all that? So that's where you get to answer their doubt questions, because now they've seen that you projected their pain point and challenge. They've seen that you projected a solution to their challenge and pain point. Now they have doubt questions as to why should they get this product from you. Now, in the first place, they will not even bother coming in if they are not motivated. You might be running ads, you might even be targeting the right audience. But if you don't project the after state to these people, if you don't project what it is like to have this stuff and the urgency as to why they need to take action immediately, they might end up not getting motivated. They might just not get interested in the stuff entirely. So it is very important that in running your ads and targeting the right audience, of course, we talked about targeting the right audience in the last lesson. So in targeting the right audience, you need to understand that it's important to project the after state to them. Project what it is like to have this product. Make them understand why it is very important. They take actions now to getting this product. So at this stage, one of the ways you can answer their questions is by displaying social proof. Display shots or charts of people who have bought from you, testimonies of people who have bought from you, what people say about you, the good reviews you get about the product and all that. This will automatically help these people generate trust. And also you can give them guarantee and other benefit that will make their question answered. And of course, you can also display some kind of frequent question that might come into their mind, put the answer there so they get to understand that, okay, this person is legit, this person is trustworthy and all that. So this helps them get through this stage. So the next one is persuasive offers. Of course, when people get to this stage, they might still want to ask questions. I mean, after projecting the value of this product, displaying the after state to them and all that, when people get to this point, they might likely still ask a question, and it's normal for them to ask. Now, this is where they get to see the price of the product. And the question that springs up their mind is, why should I pay this price for this product? So now this is how the mind works. Whenever you go to purchase a product, apparently you got attracted to the product. That was the reason why you even showed interest in it in the first place. So after going through the value of the product, after seeing how good, how nice this product is and all that, and then you now ask or you now see the price on the product. So now what happens to you at that point is that you forget everything that has to do with the value at that particular time. And the question is, why should I pay this price for this product? So now, as a product owner, what you should now do is now reproject to them the value this product offers, of which is attracting that price tag. Now, this will help them now come up again and understand that, okay, this price is what this value. Do you get my point? So it's very important at this stage you project to them, because a lot of people will fall out at this point if they don't get to know the value again, to understand what their after stage should be like. They might likely fall up at this particular point. Just now, the next on the map is sense of urgency. One of the worst enemy of human beings is procrastination. It is very important that at this stage you give them information that keeps them. You make them understand, see reasons why they should take action now. I mean, it's very important that after they get through from the first state, which is that before state, they get to this particular point. Don't let them sleep, because now this is what happens. If you don't project a sense of urgency, they might get distracted. Some person might come up with it like, okay, maybe I will get it later. Some person might just literally get distracted by a notification on their phone. So it's very important that you project a sense of urgency, because apparently they might come back and not have the buying power. By that I mean you don't have the funds available to make purchase at that time. So give them reasons why they need to make that purchase now, and why there's a limited offer, or there's a discount at this particular time, or there's a time limit to when this offer lasts and all that. Make them understand the urgency as to why that product they need to get it at that time, because they might not be opportune to get it the next time. This gives them the sense of urgency and makes them want to purchase immediately. So this roadmaps explains the journey a buyer goes through, and why you as a product owner, it is very important you keep them motivated till they take the final action. So thank you so much for staying up to this time. If you're yet to download the full course outline, I will kindly ask that you do. I have the link in the video description below. In our next video, we'll be talking about how to build a credible online presence. I hope this